Hi, my love. How are you today? I am excited. The weekend is here. Yes, we've done it. Another incredible week. And I was having a thought the other day. I was remembering back to these feelings that I was having, and I really wanted to hop on and talk to you about this because I had a real holdup with this. And what I'm going to talk to you about today is something that I had an epiphany about, and epiphany a while back. And it was so profound that I have to tell you about it. So, when I used to hear the term life coach, I would absolutely cringe. I was like, in my mind, who the hell are you to be telling others what to do with their lives? And my thoughts stemmed from the fact that number one, I was seeing so many people coaching others on how to live their lives that didn't exactly strike me as qualified to be doing so. Number two, it just seemed odd to me that life coaching was a thing. And I thought, well, if you can't figure out things for yourself, then maybe you're in trouble. And lastly, it just seemed like a buzz. Like everyone was trying to become a life coach because it seemed like they didn't know what else to do with their lives. And I had a huge perspective shift, however, and this came about when I realized that sports teams have coaches who can see the bigger picture and help their players really do their best. Businesses hire consultants who can strategize, methodize, and coach those companies on how to increase their sales and revenue. Dog trainers coach dogs to be more obedient, well behaved, and socially friendly. Personal trainers coach people to reach their maximum physique. Therapists listen and coach people to heal the trauma and just to really make sense of the world and their place in it. And health and wellness experts coach people on how to be healthier and happier. And the list goes on. But I realized this and I thought, if there are coaches for nearly every occupation and necessity that exists, it would completely make sense for life coaches to be a thing. And then, boom, just like that, my perceived reputation around life coaching was blown out of the water. And I thought, realistically, who doesn't need help with their life? I mean, even I do sometimes. I definitely have in the past. And it comes down to the fact that, yes, you can do everything on your own, but you don't have to. And all of the fields of coaching that I listed exist because those coaches can see the bigger picture. They see things in a different light. They can point out things that you hadn't thought of. They are a neutral party coming in unbiased to help you solve your problems. And hopefully, they have the education to back that. Now, I'm sure there are some life coaches out there who are trying to make something out of nothing, which honestly is true with any industry. And I'm not saying that all life coaches are created equal, but what I am saying is that it is the 21st century and life these days is moving at an accelerated rate. And you just have to keep up with that. Now more than ever, you want happiness, you want love, you want results, you want to reach your goals, you want to do it all quicker and with more ease than ever before. And to that, I say, hell yes. Who doesn't want those things? You should want those things. And I wanted those things too. And when I needed guidance, I hired a business coach. I worked with a therapist and worked with a nutritionist. Hear me now, Queen. There is no shame in seeking help. In fact, I recommend it. The truth is, there are others that are more qualified to help you with your problems and your goals than you may be. And these people can assist you in achieving everything with a quickness. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that there might be somebody better than you to help you with that problem. For me personally, seeking help initially felt like a blow to my pride, hiring somebody to do what I thought I should be able to do on my own. But once I got over myself and asked for guidance, I was amazed at how much more progress I was actually able to make. And I couldn't believe that I had waited so long to seek outside help. So, why am I saying all of this to you? It's because I want you to know that you are capable. You are totally capable. But if you want real results real fast, getting yourself a coach would be in your best interest. Now, I'm going to be specific here, not just any coach. You must find yourself a heart centered, soul aligned coach that you really vibe with. That is so important. A coach that has extensive experience in what they're doing and with results and reviews that really prove their work. So, here's what I want you to know about the level of my work and how I'm unlike every other coach out there. Not every coach is going to have 20 plus years professional industry experience on stages across the globe. Not every coach has had firsthand experience, relates with their clients' pain points, and has successfully overcome the same barriers with my own developed techniques. Not every coach will have created their own original, innovative methods that are both fun and validated by thousands of happy clients and their success stories. Not every coach is going to have 20 plus years proven experience in applying these strategies that they teach. Not every coach is going to see you, recognize your brilliance, and supply you with the encouragement, the support, the love, and the guidance you need to get the F out of your way and shine your brightest so you can live the life of your dreams. Not everyone is a powerful master teacher with the ability to effectively pass on their work to their clients so they can learn and practice it on a profound level. And not every coach is going to empower you to go from feeling the fear to kicking it to the curb so that you can move forward in soul alignment with clarity and confidence and solid belief in yourself. And not every coach is a high vibe, hype woman and a magical badass who has the ability to co create with you to find peace and love and attract all the epic that you desire. So, I have clients all over the world in over 20 different countries now. I have had a 100% success rate and extremely happy ladies with raving testimonials to back my process. These are just a few of my clients. Single mom and Reiki practitioner Vanessa healed her trauma, ditched the imposter syndrome, and doubled her income in 6 weeks. Can I get a hell yeah? Business coach Melissa healed her marriage and transformed her body in 9 weeks. So she got more than she set out to do, right? Incredible. Writer Kirsten was transformed. She activated her sense of purpose and vision and feels like she is finally standing in her power. Incredible, right? Such profound transformation. So profound. I'm so happy for these women. And this is Andrea. She streamlined her business, is making more money than ever, and has more time with her kids. And who doesn't want more time with their loved ones, right? Svetlana found her inspiration and is now her fittest since high school. Arthi is loving herself and her body for the first time in her life. And this is huge. So many women I work with are experiencing these transformations and are loving themselves for the first time in their lives. And that is just incredible. And I live for helping women achieve this. And Arthi has energy like she did in her 20s. Zineb got clear on who the F she was and has now doubled her sales. Incredible progress, right? And all of that is available to you too, babe. And just to be clear, I don't really like to call myself a life coach, but I have helped thousands of women in literally every aspect of their lives, as you can see. So I guess that makes me a life coach, but I'm actually more than a life coach. I'm an embodiment coach, and there's a massive difference. I don't tell you what to do. Instead, I show you how to do it by embodying every aspect of your life, from healing your trauma and your marriage to getting healthy and in the best shape of your life, to leveling up your career and making the big bucks, to getting the frick out of your way, owning your awesomeness, and reaching all of your biggest goals and wildest dreams. So, Queen, I invite you to consider working with a coach. I invite you to explore your options. But whatever you do not continue trying to DIY, and do not, I repeat, settle for a coach you are not inspired to work with. So, Divine Woman, if you'd like to chat with me about how I can help you and see if we're a good fit, then I'd love to chat with you. And don't worry, I do not do pitchy sales. If I think we're a good fit, I'll let you know how I can help you, but absolutely no pressure at all. I only work with women when the feeling is a mutual communion where we are excited to work together and feel in alignment with one another. If you would like to get to know me better and see how easy it is to find your motivation and your momentum, schedule a free session with me. And in addition to seeing how I work and what I have to offer you, you're going to walk away from our call with a clear plan of action that's going to get you well on your way to all that you desire. You can book your complimentary call with me at mymovementality.com/call. I cannot wait to connect with you, to show you how potent my work is, and to start you on the transformation you seek. It's going to be so juicy, so divine, and so incredible. All right, I'll see you on your call. All my love to you, babe.